Welcome back to Free to Become Me channel. We want to thank you so much for joining us today, and please go ahead and give us a like. If you have not already subscribe, comment, and share. Okay, fam, it is Sunday and we are about to get into the yard. The grass needs to be cut. Can you see that? Yeah, we had some rain a few days ago, a good rain, because we haven't had rain in weeks. But like I said, when it's dry in Belize, it's dry. When it's rainy season, it's rainy season. And the more north you live, which we live north of Belize, the less rain you're going to get, especially in the off seasons. But we're about to get into it. All right. This is what it looks like living in Belize. Actually, living anywhere where you have a homestead and you have a big piece of property. Because again, we cleared almost 2 acres. We have almost 4 acres. And it's just me and Ronnie. So every 2 weeks, we get out here and cut the grass. He's doing the trimming. And I'm about to get into actually cutting the grass with the lawnmower. And then doing some little bit of work with the machete. But this is how we living. Okay, let's start it right here. Cutting the grass. Finish all the way up to the front. I would say that's probably almost an acre. Yeah. So that took me probably about 2.5 hours, including several breaks, because it's hot out here. And tomorrow, I will go from there to the back. You see, Ronnie already did the very, very back with the weed eater. There is a Just keep in mind this, it's not leveled. There's still a lot of sticks and rocks, so when you're cutting the grass, you really do got to be careful when you walk to it out there more. But this is our current situation. Second day. We're going to get into this yard again. Cut this grass. See the difference? Right here. Started right here yesterday. Now, I'm going to start this. Praying that I make it all the way back to, see if I can get that palm tree. See that palm tree right there. So, it's gonna make about 2 hours to do it, because then we gotta go into town to immigration. Immigration, we got a couple of errands to run. And also, we want to get to these palms. See, it has a bunch of dead leaves on the palms. So, I want to get to that this week too. Things to do in the yard, especially when the rainy season starts. So let's get into it. Let me tell you, I've been cutting grass for maybe about 10 years now. I started when we bought our first house up in Dade City, and I actually love it. I enjoy it. Sometimes we got to fight over the lawnmower because I like to cut the grass. First of all, it's good exercise, okay? And you sweat like crazy, so you're gonna burn some calories. And living in Belize, let me tell you something, the heat here is crazy. One of my neighbors was telling me that that one of her friends was going back to, I think she was from Canada, because it's just too hot. So one thing about Belize, if you really don't do hot weather like that, it's probably not a good location for you. But me, I love being in the heat. Even when I work out, I like to work out when it's hot. I don't like to work out when the air conditioner is blowing on me. But having this much property, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. I love just coming out on the land, walking around, looking around, you know, being amongst nature. It's just so beautiful. I really do love it. Now, of course, I didn't have to have this much land, but it really is a bonus. It really is a blessing. We have completed the yard as far as cutting the grass. We still got to do some trimming, but this is the yard. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on my plants. It's not good, but I'm gonna stay in prayer. The Most High bring most of them back. But let's go through the yard. It's good, right? And again, this is almost 2 acres, about an acre, I think 1.65 or 1.75, I can't remember. Just shy of 2 acres. So this area, so I started cutting from right by that palm tree right there today. Yesterday I did from the palm tree to the front, as you can see. Let's take a stroll to the back. And I'm gonna go through where my lawnmower couldn't really get, little weed areas, where Ronnie didn't get. I'm gonna go back and get the machete and just chop it down a bit. It's real dry people, real dry. It's crazy. Like I said, when it's dry, it's dry. We had one good rain, I think last week, and we hadn't had a rain like that in weeks, might even been months. So yesterday, Ronnie, he had cut the whole back area with the trimmer, because a lot of that area has a bunch of sticks and rocks, and then we're not trying to take the lawnmower back there. So the only area we really kind of remove a lot of the sticks, still a lot of sticks out, but we do what we can. I wanted to plant 4 more coconut trees, but I'm done planting. It's kind of too late in the year. I mean, it's only in May, but still. Plus, not only that, the plants we planted, which is 8 or 9 plants, you know, I just had to baby them, and still, I'm not sure if all those are going to survive. So we shall see. They were doing good. Let me tell you, sun here will beat you to the ground. This is our current situation. Alright. Now, Ronnie is spraying the house. So basically, what that is, we purchase this stuff locally, and what it does, it kills all the bugs. Scorpions, because there are scorpions out here, so you know. Scorpions, spiders, flies, mosquitoes. So, what he does, see that little blue container right there, he mixes it Right there, he mixes it in that container. And he sprays the whole house. He sprays under the house, and around the house. We have stuff for the inside of the house to spray. And then of course he'll spray around the storage. So that is our chores for today. We're about to head into town. See you on the next video.
I don't know if this video is going to do this any justice, but this is the biggest cockroach I've ever seen in my life. This cockroach is about 3 inches. Can you all see this thing? This thing is about 3 inches long. Look at it. That stuff look like ready to fly too. Oh my god, I ain't never seen a cockroach that big. Holy. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with today. This is the Azenon. This is the concentrated solution, or one of them that I use to spray around the house, you know, in the grass and also under the house. I sprayed it on the wood underneath the house. You just mix it, 1 capsule with a gallon of water. And I can tell you right now, all the bugs, the insects, the spiders, lizards, everything hate this thing. Because when they spray it, I can see them running, take off running. Yeah, and I try to do this a few times a year, at least about 4 times a year. I'll do this minimum. I think I might even do this like maybe 4 to 5 times a year. I think I do this, but it works. Use this to keep the pests and the bugs away from your house, and also you can even use this like in your garden and stuff, just to create a barrier, keep them away. And I wouldn't suggest putting it on your fruits, but in your you know, the soil, the dirt, as far as the your grassy area. That's what I use it for. This is a big part of my gear. I'm going under the house, believe it or not. This is my helmet. That could save your life sometimes, because I've banged my head too many times. When you're 6'2", going under the house, you need stuff like this. And also I put on my knee pads. You can see I got my knee pads on. That's to help save my knees as the years go by. You get older and older, you gotta do things smarter and be wiser. You can't just jump up and do stuff. So, but I banged my head so many times, it led me to actually get this helmet. That's what I wear now.
Also, to add, when using this product or this type of product, it's best to use a respirator, because you shouldn't be breathing in the fumes that comes from this product. Also, plastic gloves, and maybe even a goggles or a shield, because you definitely don't want this to get in your eyes or on your skin either. It can be very toxic, and it could cause lung problems if you keep breathing this without it, you know, the right equipment.
We have come to the end of the video, and we want to thank you again for joining us. And please do not forget to give us a like, subscribe, comment, and share. And also, we do upload on Sundays and Wednesdays, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good day.